This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like
Very often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, a leaning shoulder, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. Today's story is about these feelings and expressions. One day, a little boy wanted to meet God. He packed his suitcase, brought a bag of some cookies and a drink, then started his journey. He walked a long, long way until he began to get hungry and tired. He soon came to a park and decided to sit down and rest. He went up to the bench and sat beside an old woman. He opened his bag, took out his food and began to eat. He noticed that the old woman looked very sad and hungry as well. He decided to offer her a morsel of his tasty cookie. And she gratefully accepted it with a wide look of thankfulness and gratitude, and then smiled at him. Her smile was so beautiful that the boy longed to see it again. After some time, he offered her another piece of his cookie. Again, she accepted it and smiled at him. The boy was delighted. They sat there all afternoon eating and smiling, but they never said a word to each other. As it grew dark, the boy became frightened, so the boy decided to leave and go home. He got up and started to leave. He just had gone only a few steps when suddenly he turned around, ran back and gave the poor lady a hug. She hugged him back, gave him a kiss on the cheek, then once again flashed the beautiful smile that he had ever seen. After a long while, the little boy finally returned home. When the boy opened the door, his mother was surprised by the look of joy on his face. She asked him, "What did you do today that made you so happy, dear?" He replied, "I had lunch with God." Before his mother could respond, he added, "Do you know, Mom? She's got the most beautiful smile I have ever seen in my life." Meanwhile, the old woman, also radiant with joy, returned to her home. Her son was stunned by the look of peace on her face and asked, "Mom, what did you do today that made you so happy?" She replied, "I ate cookies in the park with God." Before his son could respond, she added, "You know, my dear son, God is much younger than I expected." Remember, friends, nobody knows how God looks like. People come into our lives for a reason, for a season, or for a lifetime. Accept all of them equally and let them see God in you. Thank you, everyone. This is Shal's Corner. Thanks for watching. Keep spreading happiness and smile 24 hours.